Aquarius, welcome to your December 2025 General Tarot reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you've read with me before, you know I just shuffle the cards and pull them, and then we take a look at them together. If you don't know what your other placements are, there's a link to a free natal chart in the description below, and there you can find your rising sign and your moon and also Venus, what was in Venus. And that way, because it's general, I know you've probably watched other tarot readers before, because it's general, not everything's going to resonate with you. So by all means, take a look, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and check out your other signs, okay? So let's get started. Your theme or focus for the month, where your energy lies, and we're in December already, understanding. And it says, understanding is the key to deep connections. And so I've got some love here going on, but this is more about, I feel like you have to be a little bit more understanding in a lot of ways, and I know you may feel like you have been understanding, but honestly, take a look, step into someone else's shoes regarding your relationships or work, and try to see where they're coming from. Really imagine what it's like to be in their life and why they react to you the way they do. And it could bring deeper connections or reinforce them. But I feel like it'll help you realize some things about yourself and the connections that you have. And by understanding them better, you'll see what works and what isn't working, okay? You also have things, a heads up, things to look out for, or things coming your way. You have the house and you have the rider. So the house in Lenormand is about stability, security, obviously home and family life, but this could also be work. And as again, it's stability. So it's some sort of news coming in regarding family or relationship, absolutely, or something to do with stability, or actually even your home. And then you also have the four, the house with the sun. The sun is like the best card, I think, in the Lenormand deck. The sun is fantastic. And the sun, look, it's illumination, it's good news, it's happiness, it's joy. It's like wonderful blessings and things. So home life, stability, news coming in that's going to bring you good news of some sort. So that is wonderful. So I feel like it's the good news you've been waiting for. And look at this. In this row, you've got the sun and the sun. You can't make this up. The sun and the sun. I love this. I love this, Aquarius. So, all right. So what does this mean for you? Okay. I feel like, having this Emperor in reverse, this is your central card, or what the reading is going to revolve around. So for some of you, this is a specific person, a significant other. And I feel this one of you especially, some of you, this is an older person or more mature, but they're very rigid. The Emperor in reverse is rigid. He's controlling. He could even have an abuse of power. So this could be someone very domineering, or someone that needs standing up to. Okay, and if this is you, I feel like you need to lighten up, because you're being told to have more understanding for deeper connections. So this also, Aquarius, is like, I feel like there has to be a little give on both parties, but you have to do a little bit of give and let there be a little bit of sway. Not everything is black and white. There are a lot of gray areas. And going in this line in the past, this thing about the not having gray areas and just black or white, it is or it isn't, and then the cut and dried, and like that's not a way to really promote or nourish your relationships. Or this is in work too, or even creativity. If I couldn't do it this way, then it's not going to work. No, there are other ways to do things. There are other ways to accomplish things. So I feel like basically you got to lighten up. You have to lighten up this month, Aquarius. In the past, you have the Seven of Cups. Now, there are a lot of choices, and I feel like for you, regarding romance, for one of you anyway, you felt like there was no one else, like he was the only one for me, or she's the only one for me. And there are other choices, you see. There were other choices or other options maybe that you didn't want to see, But I feel like for at least one of you, I'm talking to you, you know who you are. uh, I feel like that was this cut or dried thing, and because you held on to that, and this particular relationship was very, it's like you let go. You've got the Hierophant in reverse, and that's letting go of tradition, doing things in a very unconventional way. So for her, whomever you are, this is a very unconventional relationship, or was. um, I feel like for the rest of you, yeah, there were choices, and perhaps it wasn't the right choice that you made, or you felt like you didn't have choices, but I felt like you lightened up, you let go, and you're like, the heck with it. And you went for it, this unconventional way of being, this relationship, or this work, or maybe breaking free, honestly, from what you decided and what you went to school for. And you're like, you know what? I'm a chef. I've been on my feet too long. I'm tired of this. I spent all this money. I haven't paid off my student loans, but I'm done with it. And you walked away. And that's okay. It's non-conventional, not traditional, and that's good. For many people, it works, because why hang on to something that's not working? If you're not growing, you're not getting better, and there's stagnation, then there's no point. And the Emperor in reverse can be stagnant. So this is something I feel like it's a constant yes, no, a constant struggle for you, regulation, like you're regulating yourself all the time, trying to function. But you have the good news coming, and you have the Sun card. So in your present, Aquarius, you have the Sun. This is like Baby New Year, getting ready for January. Look at that little hat. For those of you my age, you'll remember Baby New Year. But this is brand new beginning. You know, this is all clean, purity, sunbeams, being in the spotlight. The sun gives life, it gives warmth, it illuminates, and it's a brand new start, a brand new beginning. So whatever this is with your home life, and whatever this was in the past, I feel like there's a brand new, like, refreshed beginning. And I feel like you're being called to look at things from a childlike view, not jaded, or not with all you've been through. And I feel like you need to let go of some of the hurt, Aquarius, and start fresh, because you've got this is who you're dealing with. Whether this is you or your significant other, you're dealing with rigidity, and you're being told, the very first card in the reading is understanding. So this is about deep connections, and because of the holidays this month, you've got to really work. This is talking about family, kids, spouses, boyfriends, girlfriends, parents, in-laws. This covers the whole gamut about understanding. And there's some things. Lighten up. I'm going to put that on your thumbnail. Lighten up, Aquarius. You have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you've got a lot of cards in reverse, which is, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Queen of Cups in reverse. She's nurturing, she's loving, she's like the Kool-Aid mom. She's someone you can rely on. She's very psychic. But in reverse, she can be very immature. She can be a spoiled brat, throw tantrums. So this could be someone you're dealing with, but this could also be you, having these immature feelings that, when you were little, maybe you saw the picket fence and the, I don't know, 2 cars in the garage and the whole thing, and it's not what it is, and you're still trying to hold on to that later on in life. So I feel like, yeah, you've got to let go about so many things, Aquarius. Like, I feel like this is you're being called to overhaul, make a huge change. And you're being told, this relationship can be diminishing, because the Emperor in reverse, as I said, he can be controlling, he can be stagnant, he can be not willing to bend, but he can also be, it's like, you've got to love yourself. Like, this is being with a person like this, or having this mentality, you're hard on yourself too. That being rigid is also with self. And the Queen of Cups, that immaturity, it's like, okay, you've got to feel good about yourself. You've got to feel good about yourself. You've got to love yourself, no matter what your body looks like, no matter who you are, where you came from, what your beginnings were, and where you are now. It doesn't matter. If to be able to overcome this in self, and to have this, you're going to get happy news. It's like, I feel like you're being called to to love yourself. And look, message from your future self, Aquarius. Celebrate the little things in everyday life. I feel like you have to celebrate yourself. Celebrate who you are, how far you've come, Aquarius. Celebrate your early beginnings and where you are now. This is the end of the year. Okay, where were you a year ago? Where are you now? What have you survived? And if you're in the same place and you feel like you haven't grown, what have you survived emotionally? What have you survived physically? You know, celebrate yourself, love yourself. You've overcome so much and you're still here. That in itself is a celebration. You woke up today. You got out of bed today. You washed up today, hopefully. You know, you celebrate. Celebrate the little things about you. What is it that you love about yourself? And if it's hard to find things, then you have to figure it out, because if you don't love yourself, other people can't love those things about you. See yourself as others. Think about the people that love you. Why do they love you? Embrace those things, Aquarius. I feel like there's some of you I'm speaking to directly, like self-love. This is about self-love. Take care of yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments. Did you have kids? You survived that. You had them. You raised them. Doesn't matter how they turned out. You raised them. You did it. You showed up. So this is important. You have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups, and you have the Ace of Wands, all in reverse. So it's like slow starts, slow beginnings. Ace of Pentacles, now this is coming up towards the end of December and even like in the future, and you've got your future self is telling you to celebrate because this is all in reverse. You can flip every one of these cards if you celebrate, like you're giving yourself direction, how to prevent these things from being upside down, from being slow, how to make everything flow better. You're being told, celebrate, be happy, have joy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you're closed off to abundance. You're closing off. This rigidity is keeping you from accepting abundance. Or maybe you're getting something and it's not the way you want it to come in, but you have it. So I feel like you've got to learn this lesson from the past. See how this Four of Pentacles, he's holding on. He's holding on tightly. Let me see if I can get that closer. See, I don't know if you can see that. He's holding on tightly. He's trying to keep everything from flying away. And you've got the wind, right? But you, at one point, you were able to let go. You were able to release. You were able to lighten up. And I feel like she's telling you this. I mean, celebrating with a champagne bottle. She's telling you, your future self is saying, "Hey, lighten up, lighten up. You got to have fun. Stop it, stop it. I've been where you are, and I'm telling you, it doesn't work like that. You're going to avoid pitfalls if you listen to what I say. So that's very important from you." Ace of Pentacles is telling you that you're denying yourself blessings. You're denying yourself beautiful things because you're closed off. And remember, in the past, you've been unconventional, so you can be unconventional again. Break free from tradition. Break free from your own tradition, Aquarius. Break free. This is all about tradition and doing things the normal way and what society expects, or religious tenets. Oh, break free. You've done it before. Celebrate. Do it again. Ace of Cups, same thing. Ace of Cups is love, emotions, beautiful things. And the aces are all new beginnings, brand new, fresh starts. And this is a slow start. So because this is also in line with this guy or this person, the significant other, you've got, you can turn this into a slow, fresh start. And you've got, look, Ace of Wands also. Ace of Wands is definitely a new beginning, creativity, brand new, right? But it's all slow. So you can make this happen easier. This can be an easier experience if you're more in the flow, and you got to celebrate. You've got to enjoy. You've got to feel great and love yourself, because Ace of Wands is like fresh start, new beginnings. With this also in this line, you've got this when you felt there was no one else. And then you chose this one. Back to the same person. I don't know who you are, but you do have this chance of a new beginning and fresh starts. And the same thing for you. Perhaps you made decisions where you felt there was no other choice. And so you've set yourself up in a pattern, in a lifestyle that is not exactly what you thought it would be, but you can change it all. You've got the sow, and the sow is connected to Mother Earth and Mother Nature. She represents abundance, great gifts from the earth. The earth provides for everything. You're being called on this month to be generous. Sorry if you hear the squeaky dog toy in the background. The sow is about being generous. Look at all her babies. She's fertile. That's the new beginning here. Look at that. You've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and then you go right to the sow. Over here, you've got this where you're denying yourself, and you've got celebrate. So all of these are like we're stating the problem and we're stating the solution. So she's telling you to be generous. You're being called on to be generous with your time, with yourself, with your understanding here. And if you can spare a few dollars, yeah, be generous. Send some money to a charity. Now's the time. Everybody's looking. Giving Tuesday we just had. But be generous. And be generous with yourself. Treat yourself. Buy yourself a present. Ladies, buy yourself a new lipstick. Get yourself a perfume or a new outfit if you can. Or a new shirt, whatever. A new blouse. Gentlemen, same thing. Be generous with yourself. Take care of yourself. But spread that. You've got to spread the love. You've got to spread the generosity because it will come back to you. You see? She's giving and she's spreading herself through her babies, and they're going to go off and have more babies and spread it. So whatever you give will be multiplied. The universe will take care of it. So don't think if you can only spare $5, don't think that doesn't count. That makes a difference. There are a lot of places that are matching 3 times, 10 times, whatever you give. So dig in your pocket if you can, but whatever your energy, it's for the benefit of others, but the benefit of yourself. By taking care of yourself, you raise the frequency for everybody else, like around the world. Okay. Wrapping up the month, you've got the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Coins. So this is finally like long-term positive. So you've got that good news, the sun, the new beginnings, all new stuff, wonderful things coming. So going into January, wrapping up December, going into January, you've got some long-term blessings. You've got some long-term good stuff happening. And I feel like for you, the 2 of these came up. You've got the 3 of Wands. He's looking out and he's thinking, what new adventures can I go to? And look, you've got your Ace of Pentacles. It's not in reverse anymore. You fixed it. You're going to fix it, Aquarius. You're going to do this. You can do this. You're going to do this. 3 of Wands. He's looking out. So he's got stability. He's got things. He's got ideas. He's got things that he's established. And he's got both feet on the ground. But he's looking at his ships. He's a merchant. He's looking at his ships and all he's accomplished. And like I said, look at what you've accomplished and celebrate yourself. But he wants to get on one of those ships and have a new adventure. And so you're going to have the money to do it. You're going to have the abundance to do it. You're going to have the emotional energy to do it. And you're going to have the emotional support from loved ones that you're going to strengthen through your understanding. And think about it. If there's nothing you leave with this, from this reading today, try to be more understanding this month of yourself and everybody else. Okay. You also have, Aquarius, gift. Giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. There you go. Can't make this up. Giving and receiving. And you've got gift, okay? Giving and receiving. Sudden windfall. There's your 10 of Pentacles. Sudden windfall. Generosity. Financial support. Work surprise. Vacation. So there's work surprise. Look at that. That's your stability. Good news coming in. Work is definitely stability. Generosity. You're being told. All in this card wraps up everything in the reading pretty much. I'm starting something new this month, and it's messages from your loved ones on the other side. And if you're looking for signs, there's a link to the video below that I created, 14 signs from your deceased loved ones. And I'm working on another video. It will be hopefully up by the end of next week. Reasons why you might not be getting signs from your loved ones. But your loved one wants you to know, I am with you in ways you cannot see. but always in your heart. They're always watching over you, Aquarius. They're with you, especially that one that you miss that's gone. And you got two here too. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. So your loved one's telling you to be brave, because fear, there's no fear comes from something that hasn't happened yet, you know, or something past that you're afraid will happen again, but it hasn't happened yet. So I just want you to know that they are always with you, and you can. I just feel like some of you are going to definitely have signs or have messages from them. Remember, when you have a dream, it's usually a visitation. So if you dream of your loved ones, they're coming through to you. I don't know what your messages are, but you'll know. You'll know. And you have kangaroo. Let me put my glasses on. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Let me get my glasses, because I usually wear my glasses. Yeah, reading glasses. Okay, you have the egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. So there you go. Success coming. You've got a nest egg. You've got your long-term retirement settled, or whatever it is long-term, the relationship, work, stability, your home stability, long-term. So you've got the egg. You have the rat, someone working against you behind your back. Just keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. This could also be you, even though it's not behind your back. You know, that could be the shadow side of self. So that's here. You've got to work on yourself and this rigid emperor energy. Okay. You also have the dolphin, financial gain. There you go. Usually coming from something you did in the past. So there's your financial gain again, fixing your Ace of Pentacles right side, your 10 of Pentacles. You also have the cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. And there you go. You have your loved ones. You're protected. You're safe from outside energies. So Aquarius, I think that's a beautiful reading, actually. You've got some heads up, lighten up. You have some work to do, but it's a beautiful outcome you have. And you have some beautiful news coming. And you have the Sun twice, Ace of Pentacles twice, money, gifts, being generous, and people being generous with you as well. So you'll be receiving gifts, nest eggs, you know, it's all beautiful. So I welcome you to, I invite you, next month, I invite you to check out your other signs, and I will wish you a happy holiday seasons, Happy New Year. And Aquarius, I'm going to leave you with words from my mom. She used to say, before I had a reading, I'd say, Mom, you know, I've got to go, I can't chat now. And she'd say, stay spiritual. So I'm leaving that with you. Stay spiritual from my mom.